Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, hi. Okay, so kindly explain your work, what you need.
Can you see my camera? I don't know if it's okay. Good.
Okay,
So
so yeah, please.
let me share my screen.
Yeah, please.
Uh, I'm not used to.
So click on the present now button. Here you can see about that present now. Beside
Okay.
that reactions, you can present now, and then click on here and find out. You can see about that
All
interior
right. I
skin,
see.
and then
I
select
see.
this interior skin and then share.
Yep. I see that.
Yes.
So actually, this is the layer I'm talking about. So I created this layer by interpolating this data.
Okay.
Yep. And now I want to let me show you. I want to divide this field because this field contains soil electrical conductivity data, and I would like to divide it using this polygon so that when I click here, I have
Okay, so you want to create the individual polygon for individual set. Just you need to click with this raster imagery. So basically, in the behind we can find out the raster image. So this raster image you want to just click with your total all of boundary. Okay, such as 18 boundaries we find out in here.
but the issue is I've been trying to clip, it doesn't work because
Yeah.
I'm not able to insert the quick layer. That's why I've been working on it for some days and it's working. And I would like that when I clip, so that I when I maybe choose maybe a pie like this, I'm able to see the attribute table for just this pie or this piece with the different sorry, electrical conductivity data.
Yes.
So that's it. I don't know if you can help me with that.
Okay, so I cannot understand. So you can again explain about that. What you exactly what you need.
Okay, so you see this is the data.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has electrical conductivity.
Yeah, so this data you want to make the interpolation and then create this map.
I've already interpolated. When I interpolated it, when I interpolated this one, I got this one behind the map behind.
Okay, so interpolate that. Which result you can got? Which result for after interpolation? Which layer?
Pardon? What did you say?
After interpolation, suppose after interpolation, which result you can find out? Which layer it created?
Which layer? Oh, okay, this layer. This
Okay,
layer is created.
you can
Yep.
use the other Kriging.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you can get it. Okay, and now we find out that some polygon, such as this type of polygon, which layer about that? Only for the
The poly
polygon, only for the boundary polygon.
here it is.
Okay.
So I would like that each of these pie from this polygon, I try to clip it together so that when I click on it, it has information for just that pie and the soil electrical conductivity. You get it?
Okay, so in this time you want to clip only for the individual polygon.
Is it possible?
Yes, possible. So you can simply open this attribute table of your polygon. Just open this attribute table of your polygon, not Kriging file. Yeah. So just open this attribute table. So okay, just select any one. Suppose one. Simply click on here. Yeah. So it's one kind of polygon. Then select another one. It's another polygon. Yeah. Okay, it's another polygon. It's another polygon. Okay. So now you want to just make the result only for the individual polygon and make this
Yes.
type of map. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so for each of these polygons, if I can have the soil electrical conductivity for just that polygon, that will be good, because later I'll perform some other analysis.
Okay, so for doing these things, first of all, you can click on the, you can select, you can see the select toolbox in here, select. Basically, we can get the, you can see the base map, add data, also you can see the feature layer. In the feature layer, and we can find out the select. In the feature layer, in the top, yeah. Click on here, click, and then you can see the lasso.
Let me close this first.
Yeah, close that. And further, click on the select and select by lasso. Okay. Okay, so you can simply select this tab. Okay. Further, simply click on your fill boundaries clip layer. Fill boundaries clip layer. Yeah, click on here and go to the right click. Fill boundary clip. Yeah, and you can see the data. Data tab. You can see the data type.
Oh.
No, it's not.
Oh, the data type. Okay. I see.
Data and export data. You can find out that in this time export feature. Yeah, and now we can simply put any name about this, or default is also okay, no problem. So I can simply click to the OK. Just put the OK. So now it create the one feature, basically your individual layer. Okay.
Yeah.
So in this time, I want to need the data only for this polygon. So for doing these things, you can simply go to the toolbox. Basically, toolbox, you can see that, I think, where is it that? Toolbox, basically all of tools, where you can find out.
Geoprocessing?
No, it's not. Yeah, simply search here. Extract by max. Extract by max. Yeah, just click on here, first layer. Input, in this time, input raster. You can simply select the Kriging file. Click on here and select the Kriging. Yeah. And output file, simply select your field boundaries cliff layer. Okay. Output, input, you can see the second one, second tab. Second tab. In this time, simply select that your field boundaries clip layer export feature. The field clip. This click, and further just click to the run. So now it create the individual map for your only for this polygon. Okay, it's now created. So now just further click on the, you can see the extract Kriging one. Just click on here. Yeah. And now go to the symbology and set the color about that. Yeah. So you can set any color. Okay, so now in this time you can simply uncheck the other layer. Okay, so mainly your layer properties from the content, uncheck the other layer. Suppose Kriging, and also you can see about the other boundary. Yeah, so just uncheck. Yeah, also uncheck the field boundaries. Okay, so now it's okay. So you can, this time we can get that individual layer about that. Okay,
but I can't have the attribute table because I need to work with that.
Yeah.
I need the attribute table with the data.
Okay, for this attribute table, basically attribute table. Okay, so just click. Okay, in this time it's not show the attribute table. For that attribute table, mainly it's stored some information. Okay, so which type of information you want to add in here in this time?
The electrical conductivity data.
And is it okay? So for in this time, it show the result. In this time, it show the result whole polygon. Okay, suppose in this time I want to create some point on this polygon, your polygon, and this polygon I want to extract the this data. Okay, suppose in this time it show the one polygon, whole polygon. But if you want,
Yes.
you can take some point, suppose individual point or random point you take, and further you can extract the data from here. Basically, it's one kind of pixel value. Suppose in this time you can click on here, it show the pixel value about that. Okay, or you can see about the new tool. It's called the identify. Okay, identify toolbox. Simply select that identify.
Identify.
Okay, click on the. It's not ad. It's a tool. It's it just as a. We can find out that main. Yeah, identify. Yeah, click on here. Click on here. Click on here. Identify. Input feature. Basically, your this Kriging one new layer which you created.
It's not available here.
Okay, so basically this is that your new layer. So in this attribute table, we can also do the another things and about that. Suppose I just make the some random point, and further you can also extract the pixel value for each point from this location. It also possible to create the attribute table. Okay. Or another thing is that we are also make that raster to vector conversion. Okay, so in this time you can simply search a raster to vector conversion. Try to open a geoprocessing toolbox and search here raster to vector conversion. Raster to vector conversion. Raster to vector conversion. Yeah. Raster to polygon. Yeah, raster to polygon. Raster to polygon. Right here, raster to polygon. Just click on here and simply you can input your raster, basically your file, Kriging one file. Select that. Yeah, select. And then for the okay. So what it showed about that. It's not input to raster value field.
Is it possible to extract the data for this file directly from this? Because this contains everything.
Okay, so in this time it also possible. So for that we have to create the random point. Okay, suppose in this time it's a point. Okay, for your study area it's some point. So in this time we have to create some point on your polygon, and further it also possible.
So okay. How do I do that?
Okay, just a minute.
Okay, take your time.
Yeah. Okay, so now you will just simply find out that raster to point. Okay, simply search a raster to point, not polygon. Raster to point, simply search here. Raster to point. Input raster, your raster file. Kriging one. So individual, and then further you can put here that it's okay. Then click for the okay.
Run.
Yeah, run. So now it creates, you can simply click on here and open the attribute table. You can see it creates some point, or it creates some a point. Yeah. So it creates some point. So now from this point, I want to extract the pixel value about that. So you can also zoom it, your study area. Then you also get the point. Look like that. Simply zoom. Yeah, you can see some point is created. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
now
these points are the soil electrical conductivity.
yes. So in this time, we are just created some random point. Okay, from this random point.
Okay, it is just random points. Okay.
Yeah. We are in this time. We are just extract the pixel. Each point also provide you the information about that. Okay.
Okay.
Then we can easily get this result from here.
So now we're going to relate the pixel point with the electrical conductivity. Yes. Okay, great.
Okay, so after creating this point, we want to extract the pixel value. Let me check. Okay, so simply search and extract values to point. Simply search and extract values to point. Extract values to point.
Extract, okay, extract values
to point.
All right, okay.
Just click on here. Yeah, click on the tab.
So input point features.
Yeah, then you can simply input your point feature.
Which layer is that?
Which layer we created? Raster extract one, mainly attribute table storage. Where this layer? Yeah, I think it's it. Yeah.
So
yeah, and input raster your mainly it's show the Kriging one. Yeah, Kriging one.
All right, but does the Kriging one have the data? I don't think so.
So basically, Kriging one we created that individual layer, individual for one polygon.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's the one polygon about that. So Kriging one, and further, it will just a minute.
All right.
And then click to the run. Click to the run. So now it created another attribute table. Just okay. Yeah, just open this layer, new layer. Open this attribute table. So now it also created the raster value about that. Okay, say 0.21. So it's individual point data. Okay, and this data we generate from that a random point. It provided with all of random point values for each polygon.
But I see here actually the same value.
Okay, so it's for the 0.21. Okay, zip code and okay, so you can simply zoom. You can simply double click on the one. You can see the one ID, one in the object ID one. Yeah, double click on here. Double click. Or then beside this, you can see that the field option beside the one. You can see the double. Yeah, one. So this one, yeah. Just click on this one. Double click. Yeah, so it's selected. You can see it's selected. Okay. So now simply zoom. Now simply zoom it. Zoom this point, and then just click on this point. Just click on this point, and then check what is the value we can get. So we can get the value is that 0.21654. It's okay, no problem. Okay. So it show the same value. You can see that raster value and grid code is the same. So there's no problem. Okay. There's no problem. Yeah. It's okay, no problem.
But now the issue is if I come here, let me say I come here on what is that? I click here. Do you see?
Yes, I can see.
It's not, it doesn't correspond, because normally after this I need to be able to maybe like have something like this with the data. You get the point?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the issue.
So which one?
So I'm saying that normally from the points that have been created, I would like to have the data for just this particular polygon, but I'm talking about the EC data.
So you already have this point, okay?
Yeah.
So now you want to use only for this point and extract the information. Is it?
Extract information, yeah. EC data information.
I understand. Yeah. So now in this time, you just simply open your point data, okay, for this study area. Suppose which data you want to use for Kriging. Take the IDWI, which data. Just simply open this layer and show me.
Which layer?
Mainly which data you want to use for Kriging.
Oh, okay. I open it.
Yeah.
I open the attribute table, you mean?
Yeah. Okay, so basically this is your data, and this data have already point is available. In this time, you want to use the same point to extract the information. Is it?
Actually, you see this feature that we extracted.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So I would like that inside this feature we have all the soil electrical conductivity data, because later I'll use that to carry extra analysis. So
yes,
I would like to have an attribute table for this feature with just the electrical conductivity data for this feature.
Okay. So now in this time, I
was thinking of maybe doing this, like I come here for what is the feature that was extracted. So I come maybe to this I can, what's the name we attributed for this feature? Okay, yeah, this one.
Yes,
I was thinking of coming here, then I add fields, and then I see how I can extract. Then I add fields here. Then from these fields, I see how I can extract the points from the layer that from this point layer to this field. I don't know if that's possible. Do you know that? Do you understand what I mean?
So you want to extract the pixel value from which point? I don't understand about that.
Okay, so I would like to extract the EC data, for example, the EC. So when I do that, EC is usually supposed to be, this should be points. Which distance can I use here?
Float for that number.
Float is better, okay. Float, okay. No, this one is not needed. So I save it. So now I come back here. So I need these two columns.
Okay, so you need this in
just
this
for this feature.
Yeah. So in this time, you can see the shape about that. Your file, its shape is the polygon. Okay. So your attribute table, which you created now, you can see this shape is the polygon. Yeah, you can see the shape is the polygon. Yeah. Shape is the polygon. It's not a point. So in this time, for this polygon, we can generate the average value. Suppose each polygon, what is the average value of EC? If you write about that, EC soil EC. Okay.
The average value.
Average value about that.
The depth, I think it's well, let me check it. I think we can see that.
Okay, so in this time you just select the polygon. So that's why from the polygon we can get this type of things, because in this time we are just consider the polygon, whole polygon. We have to calculate the average value about that, about average pixel value.
But I don't need the average value. Oh, I don't know how we can. Oh, what we can do, because we can, you see the random points that you created in the new feature.
Yeah,
we can try to extract first of all their coordinates.
Yes.
Then from the coordinates now we try to extract the soil electrical conductivity data from the main file, which is this one here. What do you think?
Yeah, so in this time, suppose you open this file, open this attribute table, final attribute table, which I created. Just open it.
This one?
Yeah. Open attribute table. Not this one. I think it's that upper one.
No, this one. Not this one. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's also not. I think it's more upper. More upper about that. Upper layer.
Not this one?
No, not this one. Not this one.
Which one?
Go to the app. Go to the app. Mainly scroll. Yeah. Yeah. So now open that. Yes. So in this time here you can see we can get this type of point, and in this time if you want you can also add the other column, such as one column show about that latitude, another column show about the longitude. Then we can get that location value also about this point.
Yeah, we will get the location, but for those locations, can we get the soil electrical conductivity data?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So I should add that.
Yeah. So add a new field and then try to add. Longitude and latitude. Try to calculate this thing. And put here that double.
Okay.
Now go to the attribute table. Yeah. Click on here and you can see about that. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, so these are just this is just for the random points that you created.
Yes. And it also show about that longitude and latitude about that, and also show about that value. Okay. So your EC value we can also get from that.
So how now do I extract? Yeah, because how do I now extract the EC value for these points?
EC value we are just simply extract from our random point, and then further in this random point we just add here the latitude and longitude also. So that's why you can easily get the exact location about that point.
Okay, so how do I do that?
Okay, so I again explain these things. Yeah.
Wait, let's start again. Sorry if I don't understand you. So this is for the file that is for this file that we created.
Yeah.
we have the longitude and latitude for each random point.
Each random point. Yes.
Yeah. So now what I want is the soil electrical conductivity here for each of these points.
Yeah.
But I want it to be extracted from this.
Yes. EC is already created. You can see the grid code. This grid code is stored in that EC value.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah. So it's your EC value. You already created. So if you want to check it, suppose just simply zoom your point. Suppose first point you try to zoom your okay. So you can see already it's selected this type of color. You can see the another color show about that. It's a
no, so but the issue the grid code. I doubt whether it's the EC value because.
So click on here. Click.
You see, they don't correspond because these are just okay. Let me try maybe this one.
Yeah. So you can see it show about that EC value. Basically, you can see the EC value and grid code is the similar value. We can get that. You can see. Go to the below.
The EC zip here. Okay, let me. All I'm going to do, I'll just choose this one, this point here.
Yeah.
And later I choose a point below and compare the EC value.
Yeah. We can get the 2.44.
Yeah, 0.24. That this was this point. No, that was this point. No, let me take this one. No, sorry. 0.243.
Yeah.
Now let me choose this one, which is for my data.
Yeah. .24.
That's 0.24.
Yeah, almost. So basically, this type of things we can get from ground and also satellite imagery. We can get this type of difference. No, it's not a problem. Further, we also check the accuracy about that. It also okay.
Let me check these two. Let me try this one. This is my data.
Yeah.
That's 0.252. A grid code 0.24. Okay. Zero point 2447. But why is it different?
So basically in this time, it's a ground truth data and another is that your interpolation data. Okay. So basically when we interpolate, we did not get the same data set. Okay. Basically it's some accuracy. Suppose we can get that 90% or 98% is the correct. 2% we can get the error about that. Okay. Suppose ground data and your remote sensing data after interpolation. Okay, it not get the same or exact same that is not possible to get from here.
Really?
Yeah, it's really, and basically it's very important for that. Basically, we are just take the ground data and also check the accuracy with our satellite imagery data. We find out that it almost 80% or 90%, 92% we can get the correctly after make the interpolation. Okay, and also water quality monitoring or anything when you want to do. Just you compare the data, ground data and your remote sensing data, almost you can find out that this type of error, 8% error or 6% error, we find out.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. And okay, so one last thing. So you mean that these values that I see here for these values for my listing EC.
Yes. So you can simply rename it, then it also more better. Or
So like that. Okay. So from here now I can perform any analysis I want.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So now how do I now do how now it's just to remember the step, because now I'll do that for each of the pi that you saw.
So which one?
So is it possible that I extract for all the features at once?
Yes, possible, also possible. Further, you have to work with for the whole polygon. Suppose all of individual total, all of just you can simply make a shape file, all of merge. Just select, suppose one polygon, two polygon, just select one by one, selecting and then merge it and then work with that also, no problem. So in this time, we are just working for only for this one polygon in here.
Yeah. So if I want to do that for the whole polygon, I have to.
You have to just need to make a merge. Suppose select the other one, also other one, also other one, and then merge all of polygon together and create a one boundary.
Let me see. I did not. This is this data. So now I have to select this one.
Yes. Then select which one to need. Simply press the control on your keyboard and then select.
Not shift, not control.
Yeah, shift. Yeah, shift. Yeah. And then selecting all of those things one by one, and then also select that. And then create a new boundary shape file about that, then it will be okay. Then at the same time, we can work with all of polygon.
Should I select this one again?
Yeah, if you want, you can also select it, no problem. Select.
Oh.
Select the point. So for that,
how can I cancel that?
So for that, I think what we need. So for that, press the escape.
Yeah, it's not working when I press escape.
I think you have to take that all of polygon again. After, yeah. So now, you can simply uncheck the point things. Okay, uncheck the point things. Point layer with random point layer. Simply uncheck it, and then take again.
No. Yes. Yep. This one. Just one second, please. So the first thing is that I need to select feature. I'm writing it because after that I'll have to do it myself for other fields. So I select feature. I come now and select each of them.
Yeah, all of polygon simply select. Okay, so you do it. So just I am take a break for that 10 minutes. Okay, you do it, then I will come back. Okay.
Okay. But it doesn't. I'm done. Like
Yeah.
yep. This, and this.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. So now click on your layer. Basically, this is the field boundaries cliff layer. Field boundaries cliff layer.
Okay.
Just click on here. Yeah. Click on in the name. Yeah. Click on here. Go to the right click, and go to the data.
Right click.
And export data.
Export features or table.
Export feature, yeah. So basically in ArcGIS Pro have some other term, but ArcMap is the show about the export data. Okay, so now it's okay, no problem. Okay, so you try, just you make a 5-minute break because now it's okay. So you try, okay.
Okay.
And also I connecting with the Google Meet, no problem. You try. I come back after 5 minutes. Okay.
All right. I'll be here. Okay.